Today we're going to be making lemon curd Danish pastries. I don't have a standing mixer, so we're going to do it by hand. So first we're going to warm our milk to about 105 to 110 degrees. There we go, 107. We're going to add in our yeast and a tablespoon of our pre-measured sugar. Give that a stir. Okay, we want to let that sit for about 10 minutes. Now we're going to get our chilled butter. So I like doing it this way because my bowl is already chilled, so it's not going to start warming up my butter. Make sure as you're grating the butter, you don't pack it down. When I measured my butter, I measured about 4 grams extra. Some gets stuck on the grater. We're gonna put it back in the fridge while we get the rest of our ingredients ready. So I had my flour pre-measured and it was also in the fridge. So it stayed nice and cold. So we're gonna add the rest of our sugar to this flour and our salt. We'll give this a whisk. So a few minutes later, we'll get our chilled butter, and we're gonna add our flour mixture right on top of it. We're just gonna give this a couple of gentle tosses just to coat the butter. And I'm gonna use a pastry cutter, and we're gonna cut it in. So now we can see we have some chunks of butter starting in there. Kind of looks like breadcrumbs. Now we're going to take our yeast mixture. We're going to add our egg and our remaining milk. And this is optional, but I'm going to add half a teaspoon of vanilla. We're going to whisk this in. Next, we're going to pour it right into the dry ingredients. I'm going to use a spatula to mix it until it becomes kind of a rough, sticky dough. Okay, so we got a nice, sticky, shaggy dough. We're going to cover it and put it back in the fridge for at least 8 hours, if not overnight. Today I'm going to show you how to make a lemon curd. However, you can fill this with whatever you'd like. I need a tablespoon of lemon zest. Next, we need to juice our lemon. We want half a cup of lemon juice. Next, we're going to add our 2 eggs and our 2 yolks. We want to use a pot with a thicker bottom so we don't get any burning happening. We're going to add our sugar in. I use berry sugar, otherwise known as castor sugar. Dissolves easier. Our lemon juice and our zest. So we're going to turn the heat on low. We want to make sure we don't even get any simmering, bubbling, nothing. We want it on low heat. And we're going to start whisking. And we don't want to stop whisking. So we're whisking right now until all of the sugar is dissolved. Once it all dissolves, we're going to start adding in the butter, 1 to 3 pieces at a time. Let them fully melt before you put more in. So we want to make sure that we don't overheat this mixture. That can create a grainy texture when it's setting in the fridge later. So there we go, our butter is finally all melted in. And now we're just going to keep heating over low heat until it thickens up. Safe to say you can skip arms at the gym today. Just pausing to make sure I'm not getting any bubbling. Okay, we have a nice thick coating on the side. I'm gonna pour it to cool off. And there we go. So next we're gonna strain it to get the zest out, just to improve the texture. Bottom off. And we'll put it back in our jar. There we have it. Okay, here we are 19 hours later. Waited overnight. We're gonna get some flour on our surface. I'm using a silicone mat. Now we're going to roll it into a large rectangle about 6 millimeters thick. We're going to fold it into thirds now. If it was starting to stick, you can add a little more flour. Okay, now we're going to roll it out again. We'll fold it in thirds again. We're going to fold it up, cover it, put it back in the fridge. So we're back an hour and a half later. Okay, we want to roll this out to about 30 by 40 centimeters. Okay, we're at about 31 by 42. Excellent. I'm using a cookie cutter that's 3 inches wide. I'm just doing a heart shape. You can do any shape you want. And really any size, just change your baking time. Okay, we're gonna let these rest for 30 minutes. So we're gonna just make little wells, little dents in the middle. Next, we're gonna put an egg wash. Traditionally, you'd use just yolk and a dash of water. But I don't like to waste the white of the egg when I don't have something to use it in right away, so I just use the whole egg. Next, we're going to add our filling. So I have a lemon curd. So these rose quite a lot. So with the circle ones, I press them out a little more and spread the filling out.